Hey yo, 2025 is about to come to an end, y'all. Hey, shout out to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Shout out to everybody who has literally taken their time to watch my material. You know, there's definitely gonna be more as we close out this year. Going into 2026, we gonna get wiser, we gonna get bigger, we finna get stronger as a collective. Men, stay focused, remain on your game. You already know how this goes. Now, hey, in this clip right here, if you want to know another reason on why black men, or just men in general, refuse to date these Keishas, here's why. Till then, start the show.
Now this looks like a job for me.
There are long-term consequences to years and years of social programming that tells us that black women are the least desired. And on top of that, when you incorporate colorism and fatphobia, the reason why a lot of black women don't know how to date is because we never had the options or the chance to date. If we're already the least desired demographic, it then becomes a game of, well, if black women are the least desired, then who of us is the most desired out of all of us being least desired? And that is where colorism, texturism, featureism, and fatphobia play a significant role. Not to mention, I think that us being the least desired demographic leaves us very vulnerable to being manipulated by men who know that, aka black men.
See what they try to do, y'all? They always try to look for a way to try to shame us into accepting them for their trashy looks. They try to use shame into try to make us spin the block to pick and accept them. Nobody's gonna shame black men to accepting low quality trash. We are not attracted to oversized women. No, we're not. No, we are not. And that's never going to change, no matter how much shaming language you try to incorporate. Yeah. And now she said colorism and patriarchy and all this other stuff. It's always some made up cock and bull crap that they always incorporate into their matriarchal circles. And yeah, this is who their leader is, misleading them every time. So sad. Too bad.
Coming from a black man that doesn't play in the snow, I'm gonna tell you exactly why a lot of black men choose to date white women. Again, I personally don't date white women, but I understand why black men do. My mom is black, both my grannies are black. I love black women. White women don't judge black men the way that black women judge black men. In my experience growing up pursuing black women, I was never black enough. I was too light skinned for this, I was too light skinned for that, I wasn't black enough for this, I wasn't black enough for that. Like, black women have a blackness scale that they evaluate you with. And white women don't give a damn. White women will honor and cherish you exactly how you come. They have no issue being submissive. They have no issue catering to you and doing exactly what you want, even without you asking. And with a lot of black women, it's a struggle to get what you want. And before anybody says white women are just easy, no, white women know how to be in a relationship. Because you talk about wanting a man so bad, but you don't know what the man wants. You just know what you want. White women know what the man wants, and they give it to him. No hezzy. So a lot of black men choose to date white women because the white woman will say, okay, yes, sir, and do exactly what you want. Again, not being easy, just knowing how to be in a relationship with a man. Something that all the black women that have an issue with black men dating white women don't know how to do. And I actually believe that there's a deep generational trauma aspect involved in that too, which I'll talk about in another video if anybody wants to hear that. White women will never judge you for playing video games or liking computers or comics or figurines or anime, whatever it is that as a black man you like, that black women will shun you for. White women don't do that. They will accept you exactly how you come and love you for everything that you are. While black women will say that you're not hood enough or whatever it is that they feel that doesn't make you black enough. This is not all black women, just the ones that have an issue with black men dating white women that can't keep a man. But I will say that it is not uncommon for a black woman to be extremely judgmental. And I understand why, to a certain extent. That's the generational trauma aspect that I will talk about in another video if anybody wants to hear it. But that's why. White women will love you all the same if you like pottery, sewing, comic books, figurines, toy cars, anime. It doesn't matter. They will love you however you come. So black women, ask yourself, if it's you as a man trying to get what you want, trying to feel good in a relationship, are you going to go somewhere where you're highly judged, or are you going to go somewhere where you're highly accepted?
You know the issue with the black community today? It's ran by matriarchs. It's literally governed by a matriarchal system. This is the reason why it's so destitute, so poor, it's so broken, it's so dysfunctional, it's so poverty-stricken, there are no resources, it's a whole lot of crime, it's a whole lot of degeneracy. They want to be heads of households, they're out of shape, they're so big, they're so sloppy, they're so fat. Bro, like, the KKKeishas run it. I don't want to be a part of that nonsense. It's God's hierarchy. God, man, woman. We don't do Satan, then woman, then man. No, I'm not doing that. I don't care what no one says. And another reason why we refuse to deal with these Keishas, reasons like this.
All of you that are always saying, oh, if you date a married man, another person will date your husband. So baby, it's a lie. Look, if you like, date married man. No, date married man. Be virgin until you marry. If they want to date your husband, they will still date your husband. As far as your husband that is going to date them. No matter what you do, you cannot control how a man will act. Now, if you must date a married man, you have to do it with sense. I did not say go and date married man. But if you want to, or you intend to, do it with sense. Remember, my advice is what? Bad advice. And the baddest advice only. This advice is for the girls that want to follow married man. As long as your conscience can hold it, baby, do it.
Another reason why we call these Keishas a bunch of losers. Yeah, these Keishas are losers as well. You know something crazy? We don't call women losers enough.
Nothing is more attractive than a woman who actually takes care of herself. A lot of people forget women can be losers too. When a girl sees a guy that has zero ambition, goes out, drinks, parties, is just a total loser, they're not attracted to that. But women do the exact same thing and no one even bats an eye. They go out, they drink, they smoke, they party. It's loser behavior. If you're a man and you have your shit together and you're striving to be better, you have to be with a woman who actively is trying to be better and better you. Because I'm telling you, if they're not actively trying to better yourself and you are, they're gonna hold you back. You guys have to actively be bettering yourselves to then push each other. It's extremely hard to find women like this nowadays. Find a woman with drive, ambition, charisma, and lock her down. Because that's gonna take you so much further than the girl who just goes out and drinks and parties all the time. You don't wanna be around that. That's just a weight. That's an anchor that's gonna hold you back. And you're not gonna gain anything from that. You're not gonna be able to grow together because it's weighing you down. Be picky with who you date and look for someone with ambition.
Honestly, women are the biggest losers. Women are the biggest losers. If you doubt me, go to the churches and see that 80% of the people in church are women. 80% of the people in departments in church are women. Prayer department, choir department, evangelism, just name it. Women, women, women. Why? Why are women all over churches? Why are they the ones that are crying out the most to God? Why are they the ones who don't seem to be living their life to the fullest? You find that some of them sacrifice their careers to be in church, to work in church, and guess what? It's because of the expectations that they have from God that they're in church. It's not because of the love they have for God, no. It's not because they just want to worship and adore Him, no. It's because of one thing in their life, maybe their husband especially, or they're looking for a husband or something. It is either the husband's family has sent them deep into church because of family problems, or they're looking for a relationship, and it's only God that can provide it. Why don't you see single men in church? The amount of single men we have is crazy. Divorced men, you don't see them in church. You don't. Go to concerts, they're there with ladies chilling. They're in lounges chilling. They're going for big shows. Go to the Hilton, go everywhere, comedy shows. You see them chilling.
Facts. I'd rather chill. We'd rather chill. We'd rather sit back and play our video games. We'd rather go out there, get a side hustle, make some extra income so we could live a fulfilled, comfortable, respecting life. Yeah, we'd rather do all that than deal with these modern day broads, especially when they walk around with these dusty trends like this. Yeah, this is why we call them dusty, nasty, stinking, sloppy, dingy. Ooh.
Y'all okay with being musty and not taking a bath and properly cleaning yourself because women have set up here and told themselves that it's become male-centered? Y'all okay with being musty and stank because you've associated that with men? What do men have to do with y'all washing y'all ass? We are women. Do you know what a pH balance is? Do y'all know how sensitive that is? Go. I mean, not even a 304 bath, a whole bath, a garden tool bath, nothing. Y'all just letting the juices marinate just because. Now, I don't know if it's just the millennial in me or because I'm one of those people that believe in like doctors and vaccines and medicine and stuff. I don't know. Maybe because I'm black, I can't think of anything else. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put a race card. But y'all okay with being dirty, stank, musty, a little stench because y'all think you being clean or in your feminine glory or whatever makes you a pick-me and male-centered. Why can't you just sit in the house and mind your business and wash your ass? I love bath time. I love to exfoliate. Hell, I like to do my makeup just because. That don't mean it's for a man.
I must be in a twilight zone. Why am I on TikTok seeing multiple videos of women basically alluding to the fact that the only reason why they wash their ass is because there's a man in their household? And basically, if that man were not in the household, they would be walking around tart, funky, and musty. Did I hear that correctly? My mama would snatch the hair off the back of my neck, okay? It should not take a man being in the household for you to get up and wash your behind or wash under your armpits or wash in your crevices and under your rolls, okay? Why are y'all comfortable stinking? That's just, I'm a girl's girl, okay? But I'm just not understanding. I can't jump into that conversation. That's not a good look, okay? Hygiene is for you. It's not for him. Because if we're being honest, a lot of men will admit that, baby, whether you musty, you sweaty, whatever, they don't eat and lick if they like you enough. They don't eat it and lick it regardless. They like a little razzle on their dazzle. So it should not be about a man. It should be all about you.
That's their mindset, y'all. That's their mindset. And my word, my take on this, look, let them rot, let them expire, let them decay. Okay, a lot of them don't even need to be reproducing anyway because they don't know nothing about motherhood. Okay, and men, please, whatever y'all do, stop selling y'all baby batter to these Planned Parenthood clinics. They really don't give a crap about y'all because the same individual who finna buy y'all baby batter and then inseminate themselves artificially gonna turn around and now blindside y'all with a child support allegation. Y'all want that, man. Hey, protect yourselves at all time. Happy New Year in advance, and I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Respect.
What's the waste of taxpayer money? What's the waste? What's the waste? Waste of people don't pay attention us. They're elderly people. What's the waste of taxpayer money? What's the waste? What's the waste?